How to paint a house exterior. Brought to you by Little Mommas Homes and Gardens, Seriously Painting, and Istockhomes Marketing Ltd. Before you start, this is a project right here that we did just a little while ago. And in doing this house exterior, the first thing I wanted to do was assess the house, the condition of it for one, and our ability to be able to do the house. In having the ability to do the house, I needed to know that we had the right equipment to get to the high walls, and I wanted to know that the equipment would fit and that there weren't any shrubs in the way or anything like that, and that I could access absolutely everywhere that I needed to. And I did that along with the estimate. And then we got to preparing the house once we got the job. So this house, we actually started with scraping. The fascia was really in rough shape, so we did scraping of the fascia, and then window trims, and then we sanded them down pretty much to bare wood. And again, with the condition, there was a lot of chalking on the house, so we washed it down. What we do is we do a mixture of water with a little bit of bleach and a little bit of dish soap. Some places recommend TSP or trisodium phosphate. We opt out of that because it is fertilizer. The next step, we got into painting. We started with priming some areas that needed primed, and then did some cutting in up high, and sort of safe areas before we got into spraying. And then when we got into the spraying, we made sure everything was masked off properly, and sort of had fun with it. We were close to the ocean, and there was a bit of wind we had to deal with, but not a lot. If it gets windy, we stop. The machine we were using, it's a Graco 490, 490 Ultra, and I used a really fine tip, 410 fine finishing tip, and that just sort of slowed the job down enough that we didn't have to worry too much about overspray. And then I backbrushed, or we backbrushed everything as we went, and there were about 4 of us on the job, and we wrapped it up in about 3 days. So for any of you that are into doing it yourself, this is trim, finishing off, and the end of the house. We paint professionally, this sort of stuff, so we do have all the equipment needed to do it, but there are times where you've bought a house as an owner, you want to paint it. I recommend going through this video, taking a look at what we've done. Again, this is just stain on top of the wood, latex stain, and after that it was paint on the trim because there was already paint there. Yeah, anyways, it was sort of fun, took us a while. Professionally, it was probably worth it for the customer to pay to have us come in and get it done. They could have done it on their own. The customer here, the biggest fear was heights and not being able to get the job done. So he opted to give us a call. We came in, we completed it all, and happy he was. Anyways, thanks for watching the video. My name's Brad with Seriously Painting, and we should have some more stuff coming up soon. Thanks very much.